I open my eyes and everything's still the same. I turn to the guy who stayed last night and ask him, what's your name? This seems to happen more and more. I love those men one and all. Each new one I meet makes my heart beat fast when I see him so strong and tall. So little time, how can I lose? So little time, how can I They tell me I'm up to no good. I should just settle down. But I don't want to stay with just one man. I want to sample what's around. Feels like heaven every night, being here with someone new. A physical thrill, a beautiful smile, and wonderful muscles too.
Hey guys, do not ask me why that song was in my head today, but it was. I got you all up in the mess. So yeah, I just couldn't get that song out of my head, except I kept saying like change the word men to hypocrite. That is a song from 1983 from Miguel Brown called So Many Men. It was a big hit back then. I actually think she was the one-hit wonder with this hit. I don't think she ever did anything after that. You never heard it? Yeah, we used to dance around to it. A little youngin'. Big 80s hit. Big. So, okay, welcome everyone. Good morning. I just woke up like an hour ago. I don't know totally what happened, and I gotta kind of laugh, but when I was originally going live this morning, I was going to do a reaction to a video that I thought was made today. And then I realized it was made yesterday after I already set up my live. I'm like, oops, sorry. But then I looked in Discord and I didn't cancel my live because I see there's still other things to talk about. So yeah, I thought it was pretty funny that I was going to do a live to Tracy. And then I realized when she said, fuck you to me, that it was yesterday. So there's that. But there are a bunch of things that I do want to say still. And honestly, I need to call out a couple of things. So here's the deal. First of all, Queen Bee, why is any of this your business? I'll tell you why. Because Alicia made it your business. But in actuality, Queen Bee, none of this has anything to do with you. Me and Jonesin are not breaking bread together. But if we were, it's none of your business. It doesn't concern you at all. And I honestly don't know why you think it does. You talk about everybody else getting involved in everyone else's business, but that's all you do. I don't need to run to other people's panels for a panel. If people want to speak to me, if people want to watch me, they will come to my channel. I don't need to run all over the place and go on other people's panels because I don't have enough of a following of my own. I People want to talk to me, they can come on my panel. But it seems that you need my name for views. Because otherwise, you wouldn't always put me in your title. But I don't think you can get views if you're not talking about me or Betty. Just how about you just try being yourself on your own panel alone? Let's see how good you are. Let's see if you can handle a panel by yourself, because you can't. Most people would see the low life you really are if you were by yourself. I mean, hell, you can't even complete a sentence without saying "fuck this, fuck that." But you have your little minions that help you out. But I challenge you, do an hour live by yourself and just talk about true crime, talk about whatever. But don't talk shit about someone else. I'd love to see if you can do it, because I don't think you can. You couldn't last 15 minutes by yourself. So I just don't think that you can. I don't think you can go 5 minutes without saying the F word. But I think people would really see you, who you are, if you just did a live by yourself for an hour. And honestly, I don't think you can do it. I don't even think you could do a short for an hour. I mean, do a short. So my point is, you might want to stay out of stuff that doesn't involve you at all. Like at all, other than show your complete jealousy. Now, I don't watch you anymore. I haven't watched you in a long time. But except periodically here and there. But for the most part, I don't know what happened this morning. But everyone keeps telling me, just ghost you, but I don't know what happened, so I don't know. I'm going to start calling B Tim's channel, because it is B Tim's channel. Hey, Spitfire. She isn't even on the panel usually. She disappears every single time they catch. That's what I'm saying. It's hate, Laura. It's all hate. That exactly. I'm sure it is all hate. Hey, East Coast. But I really do. I challenge her. She thinks she's such a big ass badass. I mean, I hate to say it, but hell, even Wispy can hold a panel by herself. So I really do. I just want to see her hold a panel alone for an hour. That's my challenge to her. Hey, Trixie. And not talk about anyone. Just do true crime. Do something else. Let people see who you really are. Yeah, because I guarantee you'd have nobody once they did. But I digress. Secondly, while I was live last night, I got a shit ton of cash apps. And I don't mean in a good way, like, people giving me millions. Lady A sent me 10 cash apps, all at $1 a piece, with these messages. Drop me a link, drop me a link, drop me a link. I'm going to show you're a liar, blah, 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 blah. Okay, Lady A, I'm sorry. I do not look at my cash apps all the time. If I happen to be looking at my phone and I see someone and I see an email pop up, then I notice it. I understand that a lot of creators are not like me. What I mean by that is there was somebody that sent me a cash app for 30 2 days ago. I never saw it. Someone sent me a cash app for 100 yesterday. I didn't see it till after my live. I have to actually be looking at my phone. Welcome, Lacey. I have to actually be looking at my phone, or, it caught out of the corner of my eye or something. That's how I see cash apps when I'm live. And I understand that that pisses people off. I understand that there are creators that sit there and just run Cash App. They just wait for Cash App. I'm not one of them. I'm absolutely not one of them. And I'm sorry that that bothers people. But yeah, so don't think that it's a personal attack on you, because it's not. Hang on one second. Speaking of Cash App, all right. It's not a personal attack on you that I didn't see it. I just don't sit there and watch Cash App that religiously. So I apologize. Not that it's not that important. I don't stare at my phone waiting for a Cash App to come in. So again, it was nothing personal. Mystery left me a message last night, which I kind of found interesting. I heard her say on a I heard her say on a in a screenshot, not heard her say, but I saw her say, where she says something like, I didn't deserve, I don't remember exactly what it was, but I didn't deserve what she said to me. Well, you know what? Thank you, True Texan. You know what? I didn't deserve what you did to me. It goes both ways. And anybody that wants to run around and say how fucking vile I am and how horrible I am and what a bad person I am and I'm so disgusting and blah, 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 blah. You know what? I can live with it. I can 100% live with it because I did not deserve what was done to me. And I know that people can't see past their own hatred. I don't even know why you fucking hate me so much. Why? Because I call out the truth? Because I show you what a fucking liar you really are? You mean that? Because I'm not scared of anybody? That's why people fucking hate me. I haven't done anything to Queen Bee. Honestly, I've never done a fucking thing to Queen Bee. So, but you have such a deep seated fucking hate for me. Why? Because I call you out? Because I show what a liar you are? You know, that's the one thing that people can't grasp about me. I have zero fear. Zero. There's nobody, and I mean nobody, that I am fucking afraid of. No one. There's no one on this platform that I'm afraid of. Nicolene, I want to become a mean girl since I'm already a mean girl. Might as well put the official title on it. How do I become a mean girl? Right, guys? I'll fit right in with the mean girls. But seriously, though, like they are hyenas and it goes across the board. This happened with Diane. This happened with Wendy. This happened with Randy. This even happened with MFW. Why did me and MFW have a fight? Because I told her point out blank, bitch, I'm nobody's fucking kiss ass. I will never kiss anyone's fucking ass. You know, when she gave me a thank you, Nicolina. She gave me a choice, either Savage or her. And I looked right at her. I said, bitch, nobody's going to tell me who the fuck to be friends with. Nobody's going to tell me who I can talk to. So if you're giving me a choice, then I'm picking Savage. This was a couple of years ago, but that's why me and MFW stopped talking. I mean, she went live. She gave his whole fucking stupid ass bullshit rant about, oh, well, I want you to be my friend and blah, blah, blah. Look, I'm not stupid. I don't know what the fuck was going on between her and Savage, but I'm not going to be your fucking kiss ass. Like, you're not going to put on this whole front. I knew she wasn't being real. It was all a fucking front. Like I was being pulled in between their fight. Like I'm fucking dumb and didn't see it. I knew what the fuck was going on. Like, just because I don't tell you I know what's going on, trust me, I knew what was going on. And the same thing on Savage's side, I knew what was going on. Right? East Coast, a lot of people were there. Hey, Miss Fletcher. That's Miss Fletcher. That's exactly what I did. And we're going back a couple of years. But my point is that there's nobody on this platform that scares me. Nobody. I will call out anybody as I see fit. And there are some people that are real lifers that go real life. You try to stay away from them. You try not to fuck with them because they're real lifers. I get it. But the shit that was done to me last night, these bitches deserve me to go fucking real life, but I won't. And it just really, truly is disheartening to see all of this fucking hate just because I won't kiss your ass. Oh, you didn't hear, Nicolina? From what I heard, I broke the internet and it's fucking everywhere. Someone, make a long story short, somebody went on someone else's panel. I know I said thank you to Texan, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did. I said, thank you, Texan. Somebody went on Alicia panel last night lying, saying that she has my portal and that I don't have breast cancer, that I'm lying. I don't know how many people were in there because I was over on Jess. Yeah, the way they're using cancerous content and saying Laura's lying, it was horrible. Horrible. So I was fuming. And I was like, let me know where they got my portal and blah, blah, blah. It was this big thing. So I told this woman that I really hope that she gets cancer and it eats her from the inside the fuck out. And I said it twice. So, and then I got off Granny's panel and I was livid. And then I apologized, but it was pretty savage. And I was mad. It is what it is. I was mad. So the person that started this was over on someone else's channel saying, no, I'm going through it. Like, I haven't even had my lumpectomy yet. I matched her energy. Thank you, Lacey. That's exactly right. So then she goes on someone else's panel saying, even she didn't see that part of my, cancer. This girl, Mystery, who talks about me all the time. And she, after I showed everything, then she's like, well, I didn't see that part when I originally said it. So my apologies, but she spread all this rumor. And then people were texting me like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, oh my God, is this fucking real life? And I lost my shit. I just absolutely lost my shit. So I did, Fragile. I 100% did. And I own it. And I don't hate me, but I make no apologies for, like, she deserved it. Should I have said it? Absolutely not. I should have never said it. And I own that. I should have never said it, but she deserved it. And for what she was doing to me, she absolutely deserved it. But I'm better than that. Not that she is, but I am. And I shouldn't have said it. For my own mental health, I guess you could say, my own class, I guess. I don't know how to put it. But in my opinion, she deserved it. But I'm better than that, and that's why I shouldn't have said it. Push Laura and be shocked she's savage as fuck. They'll learn. Exactly, Crystal. That's what I'm saying. But again, I have more class than that. I am better than that. I am not one to normally go that low. So, well, no, I'm gonna be okay, Nicolina. It's only stage 1. I'm getting a lumpectomy. I'll be all right. I have a cancer channel that I started when this journey started just a month ago. But I know I've had a very positive attitude. Yeah, I'm not dying. This is going to be fine. And I've had that attitude. I haven't used it to make money. I haven't done like anything. I've been 100% totally honest with everybody about it. had records about it, everything. So yeah, I thought you knew, Nicolina, but no, I've been 100% like on course. Like everything is my cancer couldn't be um any easier, I guess you could say. Like so far. Like my doctor said if you're going to get breast cancer, I have the best breast cancer to get. Like they know what's causing it, what's feeding it. It's not genetic. As soon as they take the lump out, I don't know if I need chemo yet, but I have 21 days of radiation and then 5 years of these cut my estrogen, progesterone pills, and then I should be fine. Hopefully I stay in remission for the rest of my life. So, hey, Carolyn. So the doc said it's the best combination. If you're going to get breast cancer, it's the best combination you can get. Not the best combo, the best scenario, meaning that we know 90% of what's feeding it. I know, never miss a follow up. And so Tuesday, I actually have the lumpectomy. But I've been 100% honest with everyone from jump. And yeah, so that's where all this is at. So that's what happened last night. And yeah, yesterday was a long day. I agree. But nobody's going to sit there and tell me I'm a fucking liar and I'm lying about my cancer and all this other stuff. I was so mad. So, and her, did I get any apologies? Nah, not at all. Now, Mystery did leave a comment on my video, and I'm going to read it to you guys. Here it is. So she says, I sent my apology to your email. You never provided a link to come up. By the way, the one I looked at is not the same one you showed all tonight. The one you showed on yours, original live biopsy done, had the clips put in. Okay. Just so you know, Mystery, you claim you have breast cancer. They don't put clips in until they know that it's cancer. They use those clips. Oh, wait, no, you know what? I'm wrong. And the reason I say I'm wrong is because I remember they said if it wasn't cancer when they did the biopsy, that if it wasn't cancer, the clip, I think, would originally fall out. I forgot what they said. But she's saying once the biopsy was done, the clips are put in before the biopsy. The clips are put in so they know where to biopsy it. So her statement right there is a blatant lie, because she said the one you showed on your original live biopsy done had the clips put in, but you did provide the newest version showing off to your fans saying malignant. Is this supposed to be a backhanded compliment? A backhanded jab or something? This is what you say for an apology? Make it make sense, people. Should I wish you an easier cancer journey than what the rest of us have had? I'm sorry. I am the only person in the world that has had an easy time. Anywhere they took a biopsy, a clip goes for future reference, cancerous or not. Yes. But she's saying that the original one I showed was after the biopsy was done, and that's not true. I have not changed anything. My reports are my reports. Nothing has changed. I have told my audience every step of the way. So then she says, I have never wished you dead or anything. No, you just run around telling people that I'm lying about something as serious as cancer. So basically, you call me a fucking cancer scammer, and that's okay. She said, good luck and speedy recovery. Delete this and all will know. I have screenshots to prove I apologized. What is wrong with these people? Oh, I agree with that. QB is one of the most hypocritical people on this platform. Sorry, not sorry. I watch and these people simp for it. Scott, I totally agree, Curvy Barbie. It's mind-blowing. So now I haven't gotten anything that tells me about an email. So let's check my emails and see if there's anything there. All right, I got a package from Amazon. This isn't it. I don't know what this is. The comment from Connie. Hold on. All right, so it's not in there. It's not in there. Hold on. All right, whoever sent me an email about the Benny Keys thing, thank you. I'll look at it after. I have not seen that yet. All right, so 2 main emails, it's not. Let's try my work email. Maybe she went to my website or something. Not in my main email. Not here either. I want to know what email she sent me something to. I've checked all my emails. So she claims she sent my email. She sent an apology to my email. I just checked every email. There's nothing here. Let's try one more. Yeah, I got nothing in an email from her. Sorry, but I got nothing. So, Mystery, I'd like to know where you sent me this email apology, because I don't see anything. So anyway, I was really unhappy with the way these women on AB panel spoke about your cancer while defending claim. I don't even know who was on. I don't watch AB. AB is the biggest loser I've ever known. But here's the thing. No, I don't see it. But someone did send me an email, Pookie Wookie. It said, seriously, your QB's topic again? That was on December 6th. Hold on, I got to let Winston on. Bear with me. Thank you, Lily Marie. I have no idea, Nicolina. I don't watch them. Okay, here's the thing. Nobody, and I mean nobody, should be discussing my cancer but me. Now, if you think I'm lying about something, you can go right ahead and call it out. You think that I'm that I'm scamming people, you go right ahead and call it out. You think that I'm using my cancer as a way to manipulate my subs, go ahead and call it out. But AB, why in God's earth are you talking about my cancer? Why would anybody be talking about my cancer other than, someone calling out everything I just said? Other than that, there's no other reason why anybody should be talking about my cancer. It's my journey, people, not yours. I don't even discuss my cancer as much as other people discuss my cancer. That's kind of sick. It may not have been on his panel, but I'm just like doing as a broad statement, not just him. I'm saying in general. But again, it may not. Oh, QB, not AB. Okay, fair enough. But either way, her especially. Why is she hosting somebody to discuss my cancer when that person has her own cancer to discuss? But she can't discuss her cancer because it's always about my cancer. It's always about me. Everything is me, 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 me. Yes, Nicolina, thank you. It was reversed. They meant QB, not AB. But Q and A are right next to each other, so I can see how it got mixed up. You're upset with me? Get in line. Lots of people are upset with me. Get in line, Kitten Caboodle. Why are you mad at me? Everyone case breast cancer is different, no two, and they kind of, not that two are the same. I agree with that. But there are certain things that are the same. There really are. Kit and Caboodle, did you see what was done to me in order to warrant that? Hey,
Hey,
what's up?
first of all, I am so sorry that I missed that diagnosis. I know it's stage 1, but it's still a cancer.
Mhm.
For the hate watchers that report back to Queen Bee, I'm going to tell you something. I pray you are never in this position, stage 1 or stage 4. Let me tell you a story real quick, just to hit my point home.
Okay.
One of my subscribers who has been with me since day 1 of my very first live stream contacted me last August of 22. And she said, "Hey, I need to send you a picture of something." She had what she thought, because I had just had a bad spider bite previous. So she was like, "I think I may have been bitten by a recluse spider." She shows it to me in a picture and it's on her breast. And I said, "Oh, no, honey. Uh, you need to be screened for breast cancer." Because the way it looked and how it became necrotic over time, but it didn't get so bad to where with a recluse spider bite it spreads, right? So it was a sore that was not healing, because breast cancer isn't just internal lumps. Breast cancers can be you having a sore on your breast and then it doesn't heal. She ended up getting a double mastectomy 2 months later, because she was not as lucky as you to have the stage 1. But what people fail to realize is cancer presents so differently. And I worked in oncology for almost 10 years. And with oncology, it's like she said, genetic expressions. You're looking at the BRCA1 and 2, they're
Yeah.
checking the CA125, familial history of breast cancer, et cetera, et cetera. And if anyone is going to make this claim that you're grifting off of it, that's weird, because then I would have heard you grifting off it when I'm in your live streams listening.
Exactly.
And
I
I
have
had no clue. I had no clue about it. And to say they saw your portal, that is absolute insanity, unless they are suggesting they work at the healthcare delivery system in which you sought treatment and they violated HIPAA to access your records. So
that's
that's
what I said. And then
that's
and everyone was telling me that yesterday, like, that's a HIPAA violation. I said, you have to understand, though, she's not showing my records. I know what my records show. I know what my portal shows. It's
but
not mine she's showing.
But for the sake of your privacy, I am going to recommend you reach out to the privacy information officer where your mammogram and biopsy were done and explain the situation and ask them to do an audit trail on your EMR to see who has accessed your EMR since your diagnosis. And if it is
Okay.
not somebody directly a part of your care, they will be able to figure that out very quickly. They have to federally, by law, let you know if someone did in fact access. I would do it just in case, because what I have experienced on this platform for the last almost 2 years, people will not only do things like this, but they'll also accuse you of doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
there's an audit trail for everything. And once again, I'm going to reaffirm, you know what? Shame on you, Queen Bee. Shame on you. You know how much money you've raised for your lawsuits? That's
Yep.
grifting too.
Yep.
I fully supported help every donation. I don't ask for it back. I never would. But if you're going to call somebody a grifter, you've brought in over $40,000.
Yep.
And for you to continue the bullshit on your panels where you let people just come up and stir up all sorts of drama and rumors, and it's going to have a negative impact on somebody that has to go through a lumpectomy, and hopefully it does not spread. Hopefully she doesn't have to get a mastectomy. Shame on you. And shame on you, Mystery. Shame
100%
on you.
agreed.
That's all I wanted
100%
to say.
agreed.
It presents,
And
breast cancer presents, a lot of cancers don't even present at all until it's stage 4. You're
that's
lucky.
true. If I hadn't gone for a mammogram, it would have never been shown. I would have never known. There's no lump that I can feel, and it's a centimeter, but they knew immediately once they did the
But you got to
ultrasound, they knew.
understand,
But obviously, I
in
had to go for
Laura,
biopsy.
in oncology, 1 centimeter is big. Every tumor is measured by centimeters, and people think, oh, a centimeter, that's not big. Yes, it's a tumor. It's
Yeah.
that is considered big, but I guess what infuriates me is because myself, I had accused somebody of lying about cancer. She has since passed. I was wrong, but it was my experience from others that lied and scammed off of this. I have cancer. Um, you're not grifting. You don't have a
No.
GoFundMe. You're not soliciting donations. So shame on these people that think your breast health is their fucking business. Period.
I agree.
But I'm going to drop down. I subbed up to your cancer channel. I think that is
Thank
a
you.
great idea because it walks people through your journey that
Yep.
may end up going through it themselves.
Yep. And one thing that I have done is stayed 100% positive, not only
And
for
yep,
myself, but for my subs. And,
absolutely.
it's like I got a mammogram because someone else was diagnosed. I'm sure that there's going to be somebody that goes for a mammogram in my chat that gets diagnosed. And I
Yes.
want to let them know, if you have, like, even though I'm triple positive, which is not the best combo you can get,
Yes.
I'm stage 1B, not stage 1A. My doctor told me hers 2 positive has come so far
Yes.
that it's no longer an automatic chemo. There's so many other factors. So
I do want you to be
far,
prepared. I want you to be prepared for your radiation. It is
that I have
really,
to, yeah.
you need
I
to
have to get.
you're going to have to just do a lot of self-care. I want you to make sure when your diet is less sugars, more
I heard.
proteins.
I heard.
It's radiation is an ass kicker. An ass kicker. If you're in pain, you ask for meds. If you are nauseous, you ask for a prescription for like Phenergan or Zofran. You're going to be very uncomfortable, and I hope you have a support system or somebody
I
that
do.
can help you.
I do.
Okay, good, because those 21 days, it's going to kick your ass.
Yeah,
I
they
don't care
told me
who you
that.
are.
They
Yes.
said the first week I'll be fine.
Nope, it's
It's
the second, third, fourth,
yeah,
fifth,
it's
because it
only 4
lasts.
weeks. It's 4
Yeah, but
weeks.
the effects of it last after the 3 weeks. That's what I'm saying. You're gonna have a rough it's probably gonna be a rough 6 weeks from once you start your radiation. So just anticipate that, but make sure you're hydrated, you're communicating with your oncology team, and you're eating healthy, and don't overdo it. This is not the time to be superwoman.
And I know, and that's like one of my Patreons who's been with me for years reached out to me last night, and she's like, forget all this bullshit. How are you doing?
Yeah.
She's like, I'm here if you need me. And I said, I know. I said, understand though, the hard work hasn't started yet. This is
Right.
all like nothing. I had the biggest choice I had to make was, do I want to do a double mastectomy or lumpectomy? And lumpectomy or reconstruction, which do I
Yep.
want to do? That was really the only choice I had to make so far. But now, moving forward, once Tuesday comes and the lump is out, okay, in my mind, all right, I'm cancer free. But that's when the hard stuff begins. And
Yeah.
that's what I keep telling people. People like, you know, how do you feel about how are you so calm? How are you so, because nothing's happened yet. Once, like,
Yeah,
once
once it's
I
real.
once I see a radiation goes, once I see if I need chemo, that's when the real work begins. That's when
Absolutely.
I don't know how I'm gonna feel, or if I'm gonna be able to work, like all these things, I don't know yet. And I said I'm not gonna freak out until there's a reason to freak out. I'm
So,
hoping
and
that radiation goes smooth and I don't need chemo and this is easy breezy, but I also have to expect the other side that it may not. And I've heard so many different things, and I have to take pills for 5 years that people tell me are like a chemo pill. Some
yep.
people lose hair, some people don't.
Do you
So
know what pill you're going to be taking orally? Is
it's
it like methotrexate?
it's either tamoxifen
It's
or
yeah,
this other one. I forgot
it's
what the
probably
other.
going to be it's probably going to be tamoxifen. And I just before I hop down, ladies in the audience, if you ever feel a lump and it's not painful, you should be
Mine is
concerned because cancer or the lumps usually are not painful. Um, if it's a painful lump, that's usually benign. It's something else going on.
No,
So
mine has pain, and people are saying it might be
I'm
because it's
saying,
over my heart.
yeah, as a reference, that's usually the indicator. Like if you need to worry, not everyone will be pain free, but that's typically the painless ones you want checked out because that I mean it could just be a fibroid or too much caffeine,
Yeah,
when it's uncomfortable. But you're in my thoughts,
thank
and I am disappointed yet again in the fucking hypocrisy over on that channel.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. That's why I
All right.
challenged her. I give her a challenge. Do a live by yourself for an hour without fucking talking shit about someone. Let's see if you can do it. She can't. She can't go 15 minutes without fucking without talking, not talking shit, because we all do that, but without having a group of people behind her.
Yeah.
I
Yep, I
want to see
agree.
her do a live by herself.
I agree. All right. You have a wonderful day. I'm dropping down.
Thanks, hon.
Bye.
Yeah, so when I say pain, oh, let me just clear this up. I don't have pain like normal, but when they were doing the ultrasound and they were pressing on it, I felt it. So, I mean, I wouldn't call that pain, but every once in a while I get like a sharp pain. I don't know if that's gas, if it's my heart, or if it's the lump, because it's literally like right over my heart kind of thing. So that's where I think radiation is going to be kind of fucked up. But I'm not going to freak out until I need to freak out. And hopefully everything will be fine. You take Femara. So that's the other thing, because I don't want to take tamoxifen. I heard it makes you gain weight, and that's not happening. That just ain't happening. Yeah, if you press on mine, I feel it. Like I knew exactly where it was once they pressed on it. So, but yeah, the real work doesn't start until my radiation or chemo, whichever comes first. I don't know. But like my thing is I will call out when someone's fucking lying because I'm going through it. Like it's some people just lie and I don't understand why. Cancer's bad enough. You don't need to fucking lie about it. Methotrexate. Is that the other one? Is the methotrexate the other one? I take weight gain to stay alive. But some of us, you take weight gain to stay alive. Yeah, but Yarn, it's easier said than when someone who's been through eating disorders. I have a mental problem with gaining weight. Like literally, I can't do it. I can't do it mentally without losing my mind. I mean, I was suicidal when I gained weight, like literally suicidal. So it's harder for me than a normal person. And yes, there is other, you either get bone osteoporosis or weight gain. Which one comes first? I don't know. Just watch Kelly. I know. See, Miss Lee's sister had a man. Oh, did she? Oh, no shit, Denise. Miss Lee, really? I did not see your message. Hold on. Oh, so in essence, Laura prompted me to tell my sister, who then went to get tested, and thank God she did. Now we can get her treated. No shit, Miss Lee. See, same thing that happened with me. And it turns out it was cancer. Hi, Avery. I just want you to know I don't want you to be offended at what I said yesterday about Gator, because everyone's like, I can't believe you just said that. So I just want to say I didn't mean it the way it came out. I haven't started treatments yet. Tuesday is my lumpectomy. Then the treatment begins. Every time we go to the oncology office, pick up those protein shakes they give in the waiting room. They give protein shakes in the waiting room? I know they give bracelets. I mean, the good thing is, just a good thing, I'm usually pretty good with pills. I don't really like a lot of pills. Here's the ideal situation. I'm going to give you the ideal situation. This is what I'm putting out in the universe, and hopefully it is what it is, okay? This is what I'm putting out in the world. I'm hoping that the pills play no effect on me physically. I'm hoping that I don't need chemo, hoping that I don't need chemo. I am hoping that even if I have to take the pills, that my reoccurrence rate is like a 5. And then I won't really have to take the pills. And then I'm done. That's what I'm putting out in the universe. Hopefully it goes according to plan. I can't guarantee it, but let's hope. Telling you about how you got tested after Alicia prompted her to do her annual and they found a lump. Otherwise, she would not have known. How old is your sister? They usually have a table full of free. No, I don't think mine did. But then again, I didn't look that hard. So yeah, Avery, I was talking about Gator. I went off on her hardcore. And then at the end, I said, even Avery fucking dumped your ass. I said, when Avery dumps your ass, that's pretty fucking bad. So it was funny when I said it, but that's what I said. I said, and she really supported you, and fuck, even she dumped your ass. Something like that. I don't remember exactly how I said it, but that was the gist of it. They wear my son down, but he doesn't get as sick as he did with chemo by IV. He's only been through in the last 5 months. It's bad, but not anything I could say online. I'm sorry about that. I hope, and I'm not laughing at you, Avery. I'm laughing at Nicolina. I hope that I don't need chemo. I don't know at this point. So I just know they want to get the lump out of me. And then we'll start with the real treatment. That's why I'm trying to get all candle orders done. And I don't know. I can't see why I would have a problem making candles. I'll just need help wrapping and stuff if things are bad. But I told Sage, get ready to start making candles. That's why I'm trying to get everything done before Tuesday. The website, all my orders that I currently have, I'm trying to get them all done. 777 really not feeling bomb. Huh? Oh, Nicolina. I would hope not. I'm not a bomb person. Consider showing appreciation. Yes, consider show appreciation. But what I am going to do is I am going to drop the link just in case Mystery or Miss A says that I never dropped the link. So give me one moment. And then I can pin the link. And then they can say, by the way, I'm also dropping merch. But if, also if anybody wants merch, just tell me. Just tell me what you want. I can make it. You drop the link 90% of the time I've watched. I do, but I didn't last night. Hey, Monica. You can now put people in timeout for different lengths, ranging from 10 seconds to 24 hours. Not me. Every time I try to do it, I can't. Well, Lily Marie, in all fairness, I mean, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I do have to say, Alicia has a right to talk about my cancer because I talk about hers. So I'll give her that. You scroll perplexed when you're in the setting. Oh. As soon as you ended it live yesterday, QB yells she rage quit. It was nice to see your subs tell her she's a liar. Who rage quit? I am, Christina. Thank you. I want a Plex TC merch, a zip up hoodie. You got it. I'll make it. And the good thing, let me tell you though, the good thing about making merch yourself is that I can do the back, the side, the front, and not have to charge you like $80 to do so. Because a lot of these places charge you like 10 times more, if you want to do the sleeve and the front and the back. Where I have the luxury, because I'm making it myself, it doesn't have to be 10 times harder. She is hard to be friends with. She's very emotional. I do wish her the best. She called me at hospital when my son was diagnosed and had major surgery, screaming at me over a guy I don't know. I remember that. I heard about that. I will agree with that first part, though. She is very hard to be friends with. And we babied her and babied her and babied her. And yeah. I keep my feelings on her to myself, though, about what I think. I think she's manic like someone else. That's what I think. Bern got a DoorDash last night? What do you mean Bern got a DoorDash? Oh, someone ordered DoorDash to her house? And called me out for calling Dark Horse a liar. I commented Laura did not rage quit. Yeah, well, what did I rage quit? My Amish crystal candle? What was my Amish crystal? I mean, I can make it. Was it an Amish name? I'd have to order it. I'd have to order the scent. Was it? I know I had some Amish names. Exactly, Monica. 100%. And the door that always happens, Casey. DoorDash should take pictures so people know you delivered it. Oh, Lacey, that's you. It's going out tomorrow. Today or tomorrow. But now that I know it's you, I'll throw in a small candle too. Sometimes, like, I like to know who it is because I'll give them extras. You know, if it's someone from YouTube that, you know, a member, I will throw in extras. So now I know it's you. I'm going to throw in a candle. Going to make a fart in the back, smoke some good vibes of protection. There you go. Well, Avery, I probably shouldn't admit this, but that had to do with me. She's not lying about that. That was me. See how fucking honest I am for real? I didn't have to tell Avery that. I could have had that fall on Gator, but I don't do that. But yeah, honestly, Avery, that was me. I told her to do that. I'm too fucking honest. Too damn honest. Black Friday prices start most likely tomorrow. I just got to finish it. Oh, okay. So you knew already. Phew. Now I don't feel so bad. Isn't that fucked up though? Why would she do that? Like, Crystal, why would she do that? Why the hell would she do that? Why would she send Avery screenshots of what we discussed? What a shady fucking bitch. Fuck you, Stoner. I know, right, Crystal? Hey, Allie, I was going to send you the message too, and I forgot. Like, I didn't know that she sent Avery screenshots, but Avery, honestly, that's why I was just being honest. Like, I can't live with this, you know, knowing that I did it or I was involved. Yeah, I'm the one that told her to do it. But thank you for already knowing. I am painfully honest. It sucks. She changed her name, Casey, to Sweet Misery. That's why you may not have seen her. She claimed Laura wanted a dead. Yeah. By the way, let's clear this up again. Okay, let's clear this up again. On my website, you can see. Hold on. I'm even going to go one step further. I'm going to pull it up. So there's absolutely no misconfusion. Okay. Let's go to shop. Let's go to search. Memorial candles. All right. I want to show everyone. Hold on. Okay. Memorial candles. What does it say? $40. $40 is what memorial candles are. Now, look at the description. In loving memory is on a candle. Due to a customized label, we use a beautiful tall glass with a chrome screw top lid. For the label, I need the name of the deceased, birth date, deceased date, and any other personal information you would like on the label. If you would like a picture of your loved one on the label, please send a picture of your loved one to my email. Oh shit, I gotta change that. That's not even my email anymore. Fuck. All right. So that's it. And it's $40. So please tell me, and this is on the website, nothing has changed. Anyone that doesn't know, this is Mary, who was from our community. Midwestern Mary. She died last year. She died like 2 weeks after Brad. And this was her candle. Every single one of them are $40. So please tell me why I would have charged someone $78 fucking dollars and asked for a death certificate. It's right on the website. All someone would have to do is go to the fucking website and they could see the memorial candles. And yes, by the way, so there's no confusion. Yes, I have permission by her husband and her children to use her picture and her candle as a, as part of my website. So nobody's saying, oh my God, she's using Midwestern Mary. I have permission. And if you don't believe me, you can always ask Susan Georgia Peach, who's the one that purchased them for the husband and her. So there's that. But yeah, it's $40. That hasn't changed. Advertising for, I just couldn't believe she said it. That's true. Well, that would have been clipped. 100%. But why fucking lie like that? Like, this is the kind of bullshit that Queen Bee is too stupid to catch. She's just too fucking stupid. But you put it out there, Let's just put it out there. No problem. No bullshit. You don't fucking do that. Especially, like, I'm not one of these people that don't have a website. People can go to my website and order it. So if I'm telling you that it's $75, well, why am I only charging $40 on my website? Like, Queen Bee is too stupid to use fucking common sense. And you know what's funny about that? Will, I haven't had that email in years. Like, that email didn't ever work. So I had to change the email to what it is now. But when I built this website, like, this was from the beginning. That email was from the beginning. So she's even more of a fucking liar because that email didn't exist. Total fucking liar. And by the way, anyone that ever sent me an email to laura@energyccs.com, I never got it. For some reason, that email never worked. QB is not stupid. She will just run with all the lies. Well, yeah. Okay, maybe. Oh, she's stinging a lot of people, Tony. A lot. But I'm not a scammer. All my shit is right here. You can see it on my fucking, on my website. You can see the prices. There's no scamming anybody. The prices are right there. But just like the stream swipe, everyone assumed that I stream swiped. I never even fucking played the bitch. People are crazy. They're absolutely fucking crazy. They've diluted the, yeah. She said you were telling your patrons in Discord, me and Jones and are friends. Someone asked, yeah, me and Jones are not friends, but that's what I wanted to say. That was the other thing I wanted to say. Hang on 1 second though, guys. Hang on. Okay. Sorry, I had to go tinkle. So, this whole thing with Jones and Jones said I would never be friends with someone that said this about my dad and blah, blah, blah. Okay. And I'm not saying me and Jones should be friends. But are you really going to hold something I said accountable forever? Are you really going to, like, I apologized. And again, I'm not saying that we're going to go break bread together. But are you really going to hold this against me forever because I was pissed off on something that you started in the first place? That's kind of unfair. And again, I'm not saying we got to talk on the phone and be besties. But what I heard in your voice kind of shocked me. Like, oh no, I'd never be friends with her. But yet you were friends with Queen Bee, who said worse. She's called many people pedos. And I've shown the proof. She has done the most vile shit that you looked away from. She has said some of the most vile shit you've looked away from. But when it comes to me, you're the first one to be like, oh no, I would never be friends with her because she said this about, come on, really? So again, I'm not saying that we're ever going to be friends or that we should be friends or that we even want to be friends. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying, I just think that it's whacked that you could say something like that, but yet you mingled with someone that's really said worse. Called Dolly a kitty diddler and all this other shit. Red Dot Dolly, and that's okay. I know Joneson isn't friends with her anymore, but she just said, just like 2 weeks ago, she's like, I have no issues with QB. Me and QB are still friends, blah, blah, blah. She lies all the time. And what makes you think she's all of a sudden lying? Do you think she's all of a sudden lying now? She's always lied. And I'm the only one with enough balls to call it out before this fallout. I think Nunya was the first one to call it out after the fallout. But other than that, I've literally been the only one that's fucking called that bitch out. Everybody else said, oh no, we like Nunya. I'm sorry, Nunya. We like Queen Bee. Queen Bee, it's a lean. It's this one. It's that one. Bitches, QB hasn't changed. She's been the same piece of shit from day one. And people don't see it. I saw it over a year ago and I called it out. And I'll continue to call it out. But all I see are a bunch of fucking ass kissers who sit there like, oh, well, not Queen Bee, though. We're okay with Queen Bee. Not Queen Bee this. No, it is fucking Queen Bee. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. This started because she was running with the narrative that Laura was so sick and was had a groomer for like that. It was horrible. This all started because of you guys, not because of me. My fallout with QB had to do with fucking Viloma. And again, goes back to QB being a piece of shit. So everyone wants to put this on me. Bullshit. So everyone that doesn't like me, who looks at Queen Bee like a fucking queen, sit the fuck down. But don't sit here and tell me that you're not going to be friends with me. Because again, I'm not saying I want to be, but you're not going to be friends with me because of what was said. However, and you fucking turn around and all of a sudden, Queen Bee's okay though. Get the fuck out of here. QB got screenshot of Laura in Discord, or did you lie once again to your people who support? Oh, she fucking, what screenshots in my Discord? Please tell me what screenshot she got in my Discord. It's a fucking lie. It's an absolute fucking lie. Guess what, Queen Bee? I got screenshots in your Discord. You're not as fucking innocent as you make yourself out to be, are you? Nope, you sure aren't. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. That's a lie because you're never in your own fucking Discord as much as you're never on your own fucking panel. Will, I agree with you. I absolutely agree with you. Where does she have hide people in my Discord? As Patreons? No, of course not, Yarn. So let's look at this, okay? Let's look at this. And I'm going to laugh. I really am going to laugh. Mark, she can come over here, Mark. I don't cower to anybody. I am a fucking right here. If she's got something to say, then she could take her fat, ugly ass and bring it over here. I don't know why she thinks that I need to go to her. She can come here. Trust me, she may have people in members, but in all reality, maybe I do have Patreons that are Hive members. What's the point? And are you that fucking nosy? You that worried about what I say about you in Discord? I'm just curious. What if me and Jonesin are besties in Discord? What if Jonesin runs my Discord? What if she's really Crystal? What if Crystal and Jonesin are the same motherfucking person? What is your point? Like, literally, what is your point? So no Hive members are allowed to be Patreons of mine? I'm just curious. Yeah, do you have a lockdown on your cult that they're not allowed to be Patreons of mine? I'm just curious. Because I guess you run a cult or something. That, oh my God. Because you think I don't have Patreons that are Hive members? Because I do. I absolutely do. Hey, Tracy. I absolutely agree with that. Who puts small stories, see if they're true or not. She said it came from others, but nobody is sending her anything. She's making it up, see if you and Jonesin will close. Absolutely. All right, guys, I got a confession. Jonesin is actually Crystal. Crystal's Jonesin. Crystal's too busy on her farm in Illinois while she's a busy school teacher. That's it. She's too busy in Illinois in the snow and scooping up the snow. She's way too busy with her 2 boys. It's tough being online and being a school teacher at the same time. And it's cold in Illinois. Cold. Oh, Sly Angel, I ignored that for a reason. Because at the end of the day, Sly, who fucking cares? I'm still getting paid. I don't care if they're fucking working. I mean, if they're watching, I'm still getting paid on it. The fuck do I care who's hate watching? Hate watch me all you want. You're still putting money in my pocket. Crystal gonna tell you I'm one in Discord with her, but I don't even. Yeah, most people don't talk in members. I don't know why. I wish more people talked. Okay, someone's at my door. Nobody's home. I think I got a package. I don't know. I'm expecting candle scents. QB has done this a few times, said certain things she's been told, but it's all just things she's paranoid about. Nobody's going to talking about Lauren Jones and Stop the Cap. Big B. I agree. Will, I don't know who you are, but you're like to Queen B what the wrong one is to MM. I agree with every single one of your comments. All right, let's go see what my packages are. Hang on. Hold on. Big box of candle stuff. That was pretty fast, actually. Thank you, Carolyn and Crystal. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are the bestest. I was going to say, if you pay me as a Patreon member, hell, if you pay me, yeah, it's Rainy memberships. If feel free to talk shit. That's what I'm saying. As long as the payment clears, knock yourself out. Like, what do I care? Thank you, Yarn. Jones in, you just want a membership. Aunt Mary, that would include you, wouldn't it? Just saying. Jiggy. Remy. Colleen Marie. Appalachian Granny. Nicole B. Laura Lee. Let me back up. We got Vi, Captain of My Soul, Olivia Fig Newton, Candy Fox, Dr. Tanya in the house, Avery, Susan I, Truth It Out, Tawanda, Sweet 666, Charlie Sunspear back, Karen Burns, Wine Crime, Tracy Williams, Money Moves, Lace with Lacey, Will One Sec, Will's already got one. EMC, Jenny. Congratulations, new members. Let's get all this bitch up green. Find out who's really hiding. I know Nicole's not a fan at the moment. See, that's what I'm saying, Willow. That's exactly what I'm saying. I totally agree with that. Sweetie Pie. Christmas memberships. Woo woo. Grandma Rose. Crystal's so good to me. And so is Carolyn, and so is Yarn. What? Mwah. 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 God bless us, everyone. Christmas miracles. So I just want to let you guys know, I have wine color. They just came in. I have wine color vessels that I think personally are absolutely beautiful. They're the 9-ounce. They're not on the website yet, but if anybody wants one, if they're ordering a candle, just let me know you want the wine color one. I fell in love with them. I think they're absolutely beautiful. They are all wonderful ladies. And men, we got some cool ass men. The number watching dropped by 30 when the gift membership started. The hive flew away. Don't say I'm good to you. I'll get another video made about me, calling me a hoe. All right, hoe. You're right. You my hoe. Scorpio Sting promises to be nice if you unblock it. All right, let me just say something about blocking. All right. If I block you, there's a reason. If I block you, I just don't care what you have to say. I don't know Scorpio Sting, but if Amber can see you, it means that I have you blocked personally. So you really must have been an asshole. So why would you want me to unblock you personally? I'm just curious. Me too, Tracy. My Christmas miracle would be they go to do the lumpectomy and all of a sudden it's all gone. That would be. I probably don't have a scent, but oh my God, speaking of scents, Candy Fox. Holy fuck, I totally forgot. Fuck me running. Totally forgot. Thank you, Avery. I appreciate it. The past no longer matters. Love counts. I agree. So why do I have them blocked, Crystal? What did... I mean, if you guys all see them, then why would I have them blocked personally? Maybe in another chat? Maybe in another chat? All right, let me look. I'll give them one more chance. But I have them, so I must have blocked them on a different channel. Yeah, but they're in here. So if they're in here, they don't need me to unblock them because they're already in here. So I don't get it. How did they know I have them blocked personally? Hold on. That's what I'm saying. How did they know that I have them blocked? I have 214 people. Oh, there they are. Yeah, I have them blocked. All right, they're unblocked. You never see me, Laura PURPLEXEDQT. I see you now. But if I had you blocked, I had you blocked for a reason. And I had you personally blocked. Yeah, no, I saw that. Dark Horse Justice has been blocked personally. All right, Scorpio Sting, I see you now. Yeah, 214. Keep that dark horse blocked. I agree. Look at us building bridge and all levy and shit. Exactly, right? Carolyn, I was going to send you a picture, but I got to show you this. Oh, my phone's dead. You'll see when you get your box. You're going to laugh. I was like, should I show her this? Should I wait? And I decided to wait, but you're going to laugh. We jolly as fuck. Exactly. I don't know why I'm so jolly. I got so much fucking shit to do. Right, Fluff? Right, Fluff? We got lots of stuff to do. No, you're going to laugh, Carolyn. You're going to like it. Right, Fluffy Wuffy? Your cat is getting a bath and doesn't know it. Cats are quiet, unlike dogs. Unlike dogs who are fluffy wuffies. Are you still hooked on this because Laura said God bless us? Why are you so hooked on it? I say shit like that all the time. I say Jesus loves you. What? Come here. What's the matter? What's the matter, Fluffy? What? Mwah. You need a bath. You need a bath. Yes, you do. You need a bathy. You need a bathy. Clean out your boogers. Clean out your eye boogers. I love my puppy. I love my puppy. Just building bridges, and then 2 weeks, the moon is on the wrong side and all good intentions out the window. I know, right? You're starting to see the light? No. Definitely not. I've seen the light a long time ago. I know how the light works. See, guys, the link has been posted and nobody takes it. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? It's hard to support when there's so much drama. What do you mean? But Scorpio, in a way, I'm glad that all this drama is happening because people can start to see people's true colors. Now, people can hate me for what I said last night. I'm not going to say no. They could fucking hate me for what I said last night. I'm okay with it. Which video? The one that Granny played last night? Yeah, I did delete it. But I didn't delete it for anyone else. I deleted it because of me. You said awfully wrong? Huh? The Scorn woman, the moon can bet. With Scorn women, the moon can bet anyway. The shit flies. Absolutely. But in all fairness, this is between me and Alicia. This has nothing to do with anyone else. I don't know why so many people are involved. This is just between me and Alicia. You don't see me running on every other panel. You don't see me talking all this shit on any other panel. No, I'll say my shit on my panel about her. But so many other people want to get involved and want to run their mouth. And then all of a sudden it becomes like a gang up on me. No, fuck that. I'm not putting up with that shit. She's not strong enough to do it on her own fucking panel. That's not my problem. Scorpio, I'm not saying they do or they don't. I know people care about both of us, but this is between me and her. I'm not running to other panels talking about her shit. I'll say it on my own panel. And that's why I said, if she wants to talk about me, she could do it on her own panel. But she runs all over the place doing it. That's the difference. She needs all these other people to talk up for her because she doesn't get enough views on her own channel. So she brings it everywhere else. That's bullshit. Oh, God. What? Welcome, Stargazer. How are you? How is your week going?
Better than yours, I think.
I would imagine. And what beautiful thoughts do you have to bring today?
Oh, just the usual. So you said that the fight between you and Alicia is between you and Alicia, but Then why do you have to make it public on your platform?
What?
You said the fight between me and Alicia is between me and Alicia. You said that.
No, I said that I can do it on my own platform.
But why?
I don't need to run to all other platforms. Well, let's see. She drew first blood by going on Queen Bee weeks ago.
What is the first blood? This isn't the Terminator, Laura. Come on now.
I use first blood a lot because when it starts somewhere else, the only person that people see is my reaction. They don't go, they don't see what actually started it. So I can use the proper term and say what actually started it rather than using the term first blood, but that's what I just choose to use is first blood.
You know what I mean? Like, everybody saw the clips. Everybody saw what Whisperer said and then what you said. Your reaction is like, it's just out of this world compared to what the person said initially. Your
According to you. According to you.
You think I'm the only one that thinks that? You're crazy.
No, I'm sure there's a plenty of people that think that. And that's okay. I'm not for everyone. I'm not going to cater to the masses ever because that's what people think I should do. I don't care if you don't like my reaction, but don't tell me how to feel or how to react to something or what's going to trigger me just because to you it didn't mean much. Don't tell me how I should feel.
I'm not telling you how you should feel. I'm just
But
saying.
you're telling me, no, you are though, because you're telling me that my reaction didn't warrant what she said. But my reaction was a culmination of a lot of things she's been saying for the last month that I've ignored and what she's saying in other chats and everything else. So it wasn't just one thing. It was one thing that finally fucking triggered me that I finally said something.
But you're a 52-year-old woman, Laura.
It doesn't matter if I'm 90.
You're not a 16-year-old kid. Like, get
Neither
a
is
hold.
she.
Like, get a hold of yourself. You should not be having
Not a hold of myself. If you don't like me, don't watch me. That's it. Plain and simple.
It's hard to look away from a train wreck, Laura.
I'm sorry. You watch train wrecks every day.
Yeah,
You're
I know.
friends with train wrecks. So what's your point?
I'm not friends with anybody on YouTube, crazy.
Okay. I'm not the one that's crazy. You hate watch. That's crazy.
I do hate watch because, like I said,
That's crazy.
I do.
That's a mental problem with you that you can actually sit there and watch somebody that you don't like. That's a problem.
Did you learn that mental problem in your psychology classes?
Believe me, you want to see my degree?
I would love to.
I've shown it many of times.
I would love to see your University of Phoenix degree. I would love to see it.
Okay. Hold on. Now, just so you know, it did get caught in a flood, which is why you see the stain.
Okay, I'll look past the watermarks.
Not that I owe this to you or anybody, but just because, you know, y'all think I lie about everything.
You offered to show it. I didn't ask.
I'm just saying, well, you made a comment like that I had whatchamacallit, that I must be lying because I'd love to see that degree. Because you think I'm like lying about something.
So is it what is it, a bachelor's? Do you have your master's?
No, I have a bachelor's.
In psychology?
Yep. Hold on, I got to turn off my screen. What does that say?
It's kind of backwards for me.
It's not hard to see. It's right there.
I didn't say it was hard to see, idiot. I said it was backwards for me.
Like I
Wow.
said, I got caught in a flood, but there's my degree.
That's awesome.
I know. So, people want to run around. You don't have a degree. Yeah, I do. So just saying.
I just don't think you're equipped to diagnose people. That's all.
I never said I was. You don't see me using it for, diagnosing people. You don't see me fucking running around saying I have used it at certain times when people say, well, no, I do have a degree in psychology. I do.
You call
But I
people
don't use it to diagnose people. I don't even ever talk about it. Just like you said, you've never heard me talk about it. You've never heard me throw it in people's faces ever, because I don't.
you call
But I
people
do have one. So there you go.
You can't do this, Laura. You gotta
I can't do what? I haven't done anything. You came up on my panel. I haven't done anything.
the whole thing about the Forgotten Whispers and what you said about Alicia, like that's just too much. It's too much, man.
In your opinion. I know, and what they've done is not too much. What they've done is perfectly okay. Stop. Just stop.
But do two wrongs make a right?
I know, it's always me. It's always me that has to be the better one.
No.
I don't see you jumping on their panels. I don't see you saying the same stuff to them. Why is that?
Well, Forgotten Whispers goes live really late at night, and I sleep because I have a job. It's like a thing, but so I usually go to bed. So that's why I don't get on Wispy's panel, because she's just live way too late at night. And Alicia's,
But
honestly,
what's funny though, and I
some
agree
of
with
her lives.
I'll agree with you that Wispy does go live, late at night. But Wispy has been talking about me for over a month or 2 months. I've never said a fucking word about her. I don't go live about her. I don't really talk about her. But I don't see you in the comments or I haven't seen anyone say this girl's, saying this or this girl's saying that. And Alicia fucking goes lives about me every time, just about every day. And it goes hard. I don't go live about Alicia. I'll make a community post. But she even made a comment the other day how she got my attention, so her job is done. What? But I'm the bad one? I have to be the bigger one? Nah, sorry.
But you did say that she was alluding to the fact that her pain from her cancer. She never said that. She did.
No,
Never,
she alluded to it, and
No,
everyone knows it.
No, she did
Look
not.
At the comment. Oh, yes, she did. Look at her comment section. Yes, she did.
No, she didn't. She never once said that it was from cancer or otherwise. So why would anybody just jump to the cancer and not realize that she's discussed multiple times that she has other.
How long have you known Alicia?
How long? I don't know her.
Okay. But I do. And I've known her for 5 years. And I've known her lies for 5 years. And I've known what she's been through for 5 years. So, and I do know her personally. So for you to suggest that you are going to question me about someone that I do know on a personal level for years, you're 100% wrong.
I mean, I wasn't the.
Hey.
Hey, Avery.
I just have one question.
Shoot.
Why is it we know that you're sick. I've heard that Alicia is sick. So what I don't understand about the whole YouTube shit is why to you, Stargazer, why come on somebody's panel who needs to be in the best frame of mind possible, whether you like them or not, and call them an idiot and call them names on their own? Like, what do you benefit from that? I just don't understand. Like, is life that bad and you're just that miserable that you just have to do that to somebody? Does it make you feel better? I just don't understand it.
I didn't even realize I called Laura an idiot. If I called you an idiot, Laura, I do apologize for calling you an idiot. You were
It's
probably
okay. I didn't take it to you calling me an idiot doesn't mean anything. I'm okay.
I just know that, when my mom went through cancer, that frame of mind was the most important thing, and to keep people positive. And so it just baffles me sometimes when I hear this stuff. And so that's why I hopped up here looking the way I do. I'm painting, so I know I look a hot mess, but it just bothered me. It just really bothered me because I really think that sometimes we just need to step back and, take a look at situation in its entirety and maybe just start uplifting one another.
But was your mom on YouTube making horrendous comments about somebody with a disability? Was your mom on YouTube calling people out and telling people what they were going to make people think about their pain level? Was your mom on YouTube calling people names? Was your mom on YouTube screaming and making irate friggin' 1 a.m. lives and then deleting them like a lunatic? Was your mom doing that? I'm going to guess
Well,
no.
to be honest with you, my mother was not the best person in the world. And especially when she started doing chemo, she was a very, very mean person. And there was times where all of us in the family wanted to tell her, just go to hell. And, but but two wrongs don't make a right. Even if you feel that way, you have to, I just think in situations, especially, and cancer is just very, it's a huge thing for me because I have it in my family now again. And I just think that sometimes you just have to be the bigger person and just, no matter what, like, what's that saying? If you don't have anything nice to say, just don't say anything at all. I just think the battles have got to end.
I know, but when you put things out on a public platform, you are going to elicit opinions from people.
True.
And
Yeah, I understand that. I just didn't like the name calling, and I know, like, I have a past with Laura, but I just feel like it just, we're not getting any younger, and I just feel like it just comes to a point where you just, even if you hear or see things, I hear and see things on YouTube all the time that I don't like, but you just don't always have to point it out. I just think it's time that everyone starts uplifting one another, because you never know when you're going to turn YouTube on and that creator is no longer with us.
I see what you're saying.
So I know Checking Convictions just passed away, and I feel god awful because we didn't get along when she passed. And then you have to, you just have to gotta live with that. So that's just really all I wanted to come up and say. I wasn't coming up to be like confrontational or anything like that. I just think that we all need to do better.
I agree.
All right, I'm gonna go back down, but thanks for listening to me.
No problem. Have a good day.
Bye.
No, Laura, and I don't want you to think that I was attacking you, because that's not really the kind of person I am. I mean, sometimes I am, but I just think that, if you are going to put stuff out there, you have to be ready for people to say things back to you, and your response doesn't need to be at 1,000 when what they said was at a 10. That's all I'm saying.
All right. I didn't realize I was on mute, so I apologize. She probably thought I wasn't there. You can come back up. I know, I realized I didn't have sound. I was on mute. My bad. But what I was going to say is, or what I was trying to say is, nobody should tell anybody how they should react. Nobody should tell anybody how they should feel under certain circumstances. Everybody is very quick to tell me how I should feel. Here's a news flash. I am diagnosed with stage 1B breast cancer. I am triple positive. This isn't a joke. Don't tell me how I should react to other people. Don't tell me how I'm supposed to feel when somebody else is talking about me. Do not tell me how I'm supposed to feel. Just because I'm not crying, living living the life that they live or feeling the way they feel, that's on them. That's not on me. And if you think that I'm acting a certain way, I'm sorry, but I'm not the train wreck. Let me tell you what a train wreck is. A train wreck is somebody that goes live about somebody every single fucking day when that person rarely talks about them. We're going to go with MM. A train wreck, of true train wreck, is somebody that is so engulfed in someone else's life that they have nothing else to talk about but that person. That's a train wreck. Me just talking about my life, that's not a train wreck. My life is the furthest thing from a train wreck. And what I love the most, and I hear this a lot, and I have to laugh at it. My kids are so wonderful, but I'm such a piece of shit. Okay. I am the only one that's ever raised my kids. All three of them. The only one. I am the only one who has any say in my children. I am the only one that's ever taken them to all their events, to all their school plays, to all their football games, stupid football games. For all of these things, I'm the only one. So obviously, I'm doing something right when all three of them are doing wonderful paths to success. Shit, my son even fucking cleaned the kitchen last night. I'm the only one. So obviously, I'm not this train wreck that people want to make me out to be. I'll be honest with you, and knock on wood, it could change. Knock on wood. It's very rare that all three kids who were born to two addict parents turn out as amazing as all three of my kids. All three of them. That is rare because both me and their fathers are addicts. Both. So the fact that I've done such a fucking amazing job with my kids speaks volumes as to who I am and how amazing they are. And that's one thing everyone keeps saying is how amazing my kids are. Well, I'm the only one that ever had a say in them. And even after my son's father died, he's even better now than he was before he died. And I hate to say it, and Dayton's not home, so I can say it, but I hate to say it, but honestly, the best thing Brad could have ever done for his children is die. And I know that's a horrible thought, but it's true. Dayton, I don't believe, would have been half the kid he is today if Brad was still living. So, there's so many different ways my kid could have gone. So many different ways, especially after his father died of an overdose. And my son, with the help of me and his sister and his brother, kept him on the right path. And he has been an amazing fucking child. Amazing. I cannot even believe his growth. And I couldn't be more proud of him. And he knows that. I tell him that all the time. Literally couldn't be more proud of him. So when I hear people say, oh, your kids are this, no, that's because I raised them. So anyone that wants to say, oh, I'm such a train wreck. How are all three of your kids? Because I've seen the most amazing parents turn out some fucked up kids, not mine. So that's what I wanted to say on that subject. No, Amanda T wouldn't say that. Let's see what Amanda said. No, Amanda's totally on. She's been on my side for years. Amanda's a good example. Amanda may not agree with everything I say, and she'll be the first one to call me out. She'll be the first one to say, that was fucked up. What you said was wrong, and I don't stand by it, and I don't agree with it, and I'm mad at you, and I'm leaving for a few. Okay. I mean, honestly, but she's always had my back. So I know she wouldn't say anything bad. So it may have been a misunderstanding. Unless I'm wrong, but I think your kids grounded you and you want to be a good mom, some from experience, and you know the guilt of time wasted. So you have done well and made up for it. I've done everything I could for these kids. Now, Sage will tell you a different story. Sage will totally tell you a different story. Sage thinks I'm crazy. Like, literally. I think she's embarrassed of me. She's like, Mom, don't do that. Mom, don't do that. But, she's very she's kind of like the truth. That's who Sage is like. Like, don't say embarrassing things in public. Don't say, shit like that. I can see Tracy being Sage being like Tracy. Always have to, you don't want to rock the boat, say the nice things. That's where she's the opposite of me. Exactly, Crystal. It's crazy. According to many, I'm too joyful. I must be faking. Thank you, Remy. My aunt died of lung cancer. No, it's all right, Amanda. When I thought there was a misunderstanding, because you'll tell me straight up. You will. You'll tell me straight up if you don't agree with something. When they see so, what does that mean, Tawanda? Yeah, and like I said to one of my Patreons last night, my journey hasn't begun yet. My true journey hasn't even started yet. And that's what I want to say about Alicia too. Now that Alicia started chemo, I could not tell you what her feelings are or what she's going to feel or how sick she's going to get. I have no idea. So up until this point, our journeys were the same. Now they start to change. But now you won't see me talk about her because I don't know her journey anymore. But I did know her journey up until this point. That's what people get confused on. But starting after that, so once chemo starts, just like starting with me, I know technically it did Scorpio, but the scary stuff hasn't started yet. Radiation hasn't started. The real work begins once chemo starts or once radiation starts. That's when it becomes real for me, because that's when I see what's going to affect me and what's not. That's what I'm saying. And that's what I've kept trying to tell everybody, making sure that I take my pills every day, making sure. And I know people like Tony and Crystal are going to hold me accountable, even if it gets me sick, because I'm the type of person, if it gets me sick, well, I'm not going to take them. And if I do need chemo, well, I can't do that. So I know my kids are going to keep me accountable. I know my Patreons are going to keep me accountable. Like, after I had surgery, did you take your meds? No, I don't take meds. I don't like pills. So this is going to be a struggle for me. And if it makes me sick or makes me not feel good, it's going to make me even more not want to take them. So that's what I'm saying. My real fight hasn't even started yet. That's why I've been taking it so easy, because it hasn't started yet. Hey, Justin Mom, because it hasn't started yet. But after Tuesday, which I think after Friday, I should say, because that's when I get the results back if I need chemo. That's when to me, that's when my real journey begins. And that's why I've been able to take it so simple this time, up until this point. And that's maybe I haven't expressed that enough. Maybe I haven't talked about that enough, but yeah, it becomes real after Tuesday. Well, Friday is when I know it takes like 2 or 3 days to get the um stuff back after I do the lumpectomy to find out if I need chemo. Oh, I know, Tony. I'm just saying though, that's when the real journey begins. And it could be fine. I mean, don't get me wrong, it could totally be fine. I could end up having no chemo and no, what's the word? No effects from the pills. I mean, it could be as easy as possible. And that's what I'm hoping for, but it's possible that it's going to be that easy. I don't know. I know. I'm just saying that's majorly why it's been so simple to now, because nothing's changed now. Like, I don't feel anything. Every once in a while I get a sharp pain, but that could be gas. I have no idea. And I know that, Roses. That's what I'm saying though. There's no point in stressing until there's a reason to stress. If I need chemo, I'm stressing. And I'm not going to lie. I will fucking stress. But hopefully I won't. They suck, symptoms are tolerant. And that's what I'm saying. Some people say they never even had symptoms. Maybe after a year, my cousin told me that. She said she had no symptoms. She had nothing wrong. Thank you, Anita. Anita, I was thinking of you about the pills when I said, people ask me, just take your pills, just take your pills. I don't know, Aunt Mary. Your father didn't seem to mind them. For years now, she didn't need I'm hoping I don't need chemo. Radiation only made her not. See, everybody says different things about radiation. Some people said it was the worst thing in the world. Other people said it was perfectly fine. Like they had no issues at all. I mean, I do have a high tolerance for pain. That I know. Mindset is everything. I agree. And honestly, I couldn't get more positive if I fucking tried. I really couldn't. I could not get more positive if I tried. In the back of my mind, am I a bit worried? Radiation, like I told my doctor, things have been going too easy. They really have. Things have been going too fucking too easy that I'm afraid that something's gonna go majorly wrong. Like, oh my God, you need chemo for 3 months. You need 10 cycles. You need IV. We found it in both your lymph nodes. I mean, am I a little nervous? Yeah. Am I trying to put that in the universe? No. Like someone even said to me, why are they taking 2 lymph nodes? Why don't they just take 1 lymph node? And I said, my guess is just because, I mean, I never asked the doctor, but my guess is just because they want to double check. They want to make sure, and everyone's like, that just seems a little odd. They're taking 2 lymph nodes. I go, well, it is an aggressive cancer. So maybe they just want to make sure. I don't know. I said, but he already told me he's taking 2 lymph nodes. One maybe. No, I don't. Last check, there was nothing in my lymph nodes. So I'm wondering if they see something on the last and then they don't want to talk. I don't know. But he just told me he's taking 2 lymph nodes in the note and the tumor. But I mean, everyone said I was going to have all this pain after the biopsy. I didn't have any pain. I was perfectly fine. They want to make sure, yeah. Let's make sure you give the good. It's doable, not always comfortable with some side effects that sucked, but trust me, it's doable. It's not always a horrible thing you see in movies. See, Tracy, you know what's funny about that? And I've been talking about this for the last couple of days. I have never known that chemo could be pills. I really thought chemo was like they put you in this massive machine, like an MRI, and you get wheeled in and they like fry you. And then they wheel you out, almost like one of these science fiction movies where you have this big machine with these ultraviolet. That's what I always thought chemo was. I did not know chemo could be pills or even an IV. I literally thought chemo was this monster machine that you go into and they fry you and then they pull you out. I really did. I learned like a couple of days ago that that wasn't it. What am I watching? I know, right? But I did. That's what I thought. No, I wish I could take radiation pills. But no, she already told me our radiation was going to go. I had no idea. I'm telling you, I thought you got fried in a machine. Yes, radiation is a machine. Yeah, they told me it was targeted. Do you think it's how you lost your hair? How I lost my hair? I haven't lost my hair yet. Last time I lost my hair was alopecia. Alopecia. I don't know. I never say it right. Alopecia. But that we don't know what that's caused from. Nobody really knows what alopecia is caused from. But no, that was in 2018. I never had a machine zap. Beams of chemo, exactly. That's a good way to put it, Crystal. Beams of chemo. That's what I thought it was too. Was this, that you get zapped in a machine. I had no idea. And that's why I think chemo is scary for people, because you think you get like zoom. No, nobody said anything about an ice cap for radiation, because it's very targeted to just where my boob is. And do you know that they can't give radiation in the same place twice? I did not know that either until my mom told me, and then it was confirmed. Like space lasers, exactly. I had no idea. I thought it was space lasers. Yeah, you go in this big machine and you lay there and they cover your eyes and you get all these space lasers coming at you, and that's chemo. That's really what I thought it was. No joke. I had no idea until a couple of days ago. I was like, pills? Chemo's pills? I didn't know chemo was pills. Oh, chemo seeds inserted in the tumors in his liver. See, but that's what I'm talking about, Tawanda. That's a different kind of chemo. Like, that's what I was saying about Alicia. Chemo to shrink tumors that can't come out is a totally different type of chemo than what I would need or what Alicia needs. Totally different type of chemo. And that's what I was trying to say the other day. There's chemo that people can't remove. Then people do, tumors. Then people use chemo to shrink it or to kill it, even though it can't be removed. But then there's chemo, like a preventative nature, that just in case, it could come back or your onco score is high, then they give you chemo just to lessen the odds of it coming back. Two totally different types of chemo. You've been taking chemo pills for 19 years? Ouch. Oh, I can imagine, Tawanda. That sounds horrible. And the only thing that everyone talks about being over 50. That's the one difference between me and Alicia. Hopefully my odds of it coming back are less because she's under 50 and I'm over 50, and they told me 50 was like a middle ground. So hopefully my body says, nah, we're not going to fuck with you anymore. You don't need chemo. She has to keep her away from everyone and other animals. Aw. And that is true. No two patients are ever the same, but they kind of are. They really kind of are. It's not rocket science. Two people with triple negative experience a lot of the same stuff. There are other factors, but two people with triple negative, they experience a lot of the same things. Stage 4 cancer, they experience a lot of the same things. Yeah. That I have said 100 times, BFAM, and that's very true. That people with, once the journey really starts, like, I don't know how Alicia's going to react to chemo. I have no idea. I have no idea how she's going to react to radiation. I would never even try to guess. It's not my problem. But I was just up until that point. Yeah, there are extreme similarities. Certain things just are. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people are confused about the chemo. There's chemo is for all different types of stuff, all different things, but it's completely different when it's chemo for quote unquote preventative as compared to chemo for people that can't get rid of a tumor. It's totally different chemo. As explained, breast cancer especially. My doctor explained that to me. A couple of years ago, he said 10 years ago, triple positive was a hell of a lot worse than it is now. But now HER2 positive is such an advancement. You're not black, Captain Avi. I don't see everything on YouTube, on StreamYard side. That's the difference. No cancer knows, but they took some surrounding the mass anyway. Precautionary, exactly. It is precautionary. I have Crohn's. I had it very bad a long time. I know someone with Crohn's. Yeah, I apologize if I don't see certain people. StreamYards doesn't show all comments. It doesn't show everybody. I don't know why. It just doesn't. Nope, you're not talking to yourself. You can always super chat to get seen. No, I'm just playing. I mean, I'm playing, but I'm not really playing. But I'm kind of playing. Don't feel bad. She has all her mods blocked. I do have all my mods blocked. Every single one of them. All blocked. My dad was in trials for Alzheimer's. It prolonged him a bit. It did. Ten years ago at 27, breast cancer, yeah, that's another thing. Things are not the way it used to be. Things are just not like a double mastectomy is no longer the go-to for breast cancer where it used to be. Thank you, Lacey. It used to be the go-to that if you have breast cancer, get a double mastectomy and it can't come back. All my doctors and my oncologist are all saying no, that it's not like that anymore. That's what oncotests are for. If your oncotest comes back low, there's absolutely no reason to get a double mastectomy. But you have up to 5 years that insurance will pay for it. Yes, correct, Kate. That's what I'm saying. Chemo will affect everybody differently. And no one person is going to be the same with chemo. I don't know. I won't know until after they do the lumpectomy. Once they do the lumpectomy, then the oncologist said it's like 2 or 3 days. And then they'll know if I need chemo or not. But radiation is 4 year. Someone said 4 weeks after that. I know the oncologist said something about 4 weeks. But I think it's 4 weeks after the lumpectomy. I guess it needs time to heal, is my guess. Yeah, but I won't know until next week. It's okay, Captain Avi. I was joking. It has come. My doc said even 5 years, it's come tenfold. And that's why he told me, a HERS2 positive used to be so much different than it is now. And especially with my thing being one, that it's slow, that's a good thing. But again, hopefully, I have no issues. It'll be smooth sailing. And I won't need chemo, and I'll have a low onco score, and I'll do radiation, and I'll be fine. That's what I'm hoping. And the pills have no effects. But again, we'll see. Because I don't know. Like I said, I just feel like things are going too easy. Something's going to happen. Yeah, guys, hit that thumbs up. I know, Shanna. It's still scary. I was saying that it might be scary on Laura's chat at all, but a lot of cancer treatments scare the daylight. Nah. It all depends. I'm not worried about some of the things other people are worried about. That don't bother me. I'd be aight. No, radiation is not an if. Radiation is a given. I have to do radiation. That's not a choice. It's that's a given. But hopefully I have no issues. Hopefully. But my boobs are going to look fantastic when I'm all done. I'm going to get the best boobs ever. I would say Stan has a good chance. I agree with you. Kate, I'm not saying it's not serious. I mean, it's still cancer. I know it's serious. Because think about it. There could be a cancer cell that dropped down into my stomach like my grandmother had, and nobody's going to know. 21 days. It could be that, think of a sperm. Look how small a sperm is. It could be that a cancer cell dropped to my liver. I wouldn't know that. The doctors wouldn't know that. Nobody's going to know that. So yeah, cancer's in me. It could happen, but I'm not going to know it for a while. I'm not going to know it for 10 years, 15 years. But it's possible. It's possible that a cancer cell said, fuck this, I'm out, and went, to my head. And I'm going to bring, I have no idea, but it's possible. And they couldn't have known that. They wouldn't know that. I know, right? Stop being so positive. It bothers people. Knock on wood, exactly. But I'm just saying. So, but like my oncologist said, that's why they got, someone came up with the onco test. Because that will tell you what are the odds of it coming back. So if my onco test comes back a 5, then the odds of me getting cancer again are pretty slim. I have had a lot of people in my family die of cancer, so I'm being realistic that my onco score may come back higher. But you never know. Yeah, that's what my grandmother said, Kate, until she was forced with it. She was 70 when she was diagnosed. My mom doesn't remember what stage, but it was like a really big cell. Use a separate toilet from your family and let us see you glow at night. No, mine isn't. I'm not getting whole body radiation, just spot radiation on my boob. To be honest, this tired of 50, about 5 years here, I'm good. But I'll be all right. Either way, even if, I hate to say it like this, even if they tell me that they got rid of it in my boobs, but I have stage 4 stomach cancer, so be it. It is what it is. I still wouldn't freak out. Like, it is what it is. And that's how I look into it. Whatever's going to be is going to be. My dad died at 69. My aunt died at 75. My grandfather died at 52, 53, I think. My other grandmother died at 90, 80, 70s. Many of them died from cancer. It is what it is. People are germy. I agree. Yeah, I'm not getting full body radiation, just spot on the cancer. But that's what I'm saying. It could be in my stomach. It could be in my liver. I don't know. All you need is one little baby cell to say, fuck you guys, I'm out of here. The ugly duckling cell that got pushed away from the other cells broke away and decided that he would be more comfortable in my lungs. It's possible. It's definitely possible. But I'm not going to stress over it. I'm not going to worry about it. Whatever happens, happens. So, see, a lot of people say that thought of dying is terrifying. I'm not terrified. Here's the only thing I am terrified about. I was thinking about this earlier too. Here's what I'm terrified about. I'm terrified that I die and I can't be a ghost. I don't want to just go up to heaven. I want to be a ghost and haunt my children and watch my grandkids grow up and mess with my kids and open up their cabinets. I want to be a ghost. I want to fuck with people. That's the only thing that scares me. I mean, that I'm going to die and that's not what happens, and that I can't be a ghost. And I was literally thinking about this morning. If I die young and I can't see my grandkids grow up, well, I want to be a ghost and watch them grow up. I know that sounds crazy, but honestly, that's what I want. And I would so mess with my kids. I know, right? I fuck with people. I do want to be a ghost. I want to fuck with my kids. Have them sleeping. I'll like open up a cabinet. Torture my daughter. Tickle Dayton's feet in the middle of the night. I so want to be a ghost. But I'm afraid if I die, that doesn't happen. You can't imagine me as a ghost. I'd be a fun ghost. I'm a ghost means you're unsettled. But that's what I'm saying. I would want to be a ghost. I would want to see what's going on in the world. I really do. I want to be able to fly all over the place. I want my kids to know that I'm still there with them and that I'm watching them. I know it sounds crazy, but I really do. I don't want to go reincarnate someone else. I want to watch the life that I had. Exactly. Sleeping on my kid's couch as a ghost. Almost like, I'm still there. Which reminds me, I started watching a show on Netflix yesterday. It's kind of like a little immature, but I got news for you. It's actually really good. It's called Spirit School, I think, and it's about a girl who's trying to figure out her own death. It's actually pretty good. It's 8 episodes. I watched like 5 last night or 4. I'm like, man, I got to get to bed. But if you want 8 hours of entertainment, it's actually pretty good. I do too, Kate. A fly that can't be taken out? Yeah, I do. I think it's called Spirit School or School Spirit. I would recommend it. Kept me 4 hours of entertainment after my live last night. So every time you think you see a fly is on the wall, you could be exactly. It could be Laura in ghost form. Or a spider. I'd be a spider. And I do. I really do want to be a ghost and watch my children grow up. I'd rather be stuck somewhere and watch my life that I no longer have and let my kids know that I'm still there with them and like bounce from house to house, go to Phoenix house, go to Sage's house, go to Dayton's house. I really truly would. I would much rather do that than go to heaven. Tell the kids to open the window after you pass. Why do I need a window? Can't I go right through walls? I'm a ghost. I should be able to go through walls. My dad's a fly since the wake I'm having to leave. See? Like Patrick Swayze and Ghost. No, I did not see a taxi driver that sees ghosts. But all bullshit aside, though, that's my only fear. Watch Being Human. 6 Feet Under I've seen. But I don't know. I do. That's my only fear, that I would die and it's not what people think it is. You're just dead. Like what a true atheist believes, that you're just dead. I could visit John Travolta, exactly. Well, hopefully he dies before me. He's like 15 years older than me. Hopefully he dies before me. Oh, opening a window allows spirit to fly. See, there you go. Yeah, but that would mean I died in the house. That's what I'm saying, Scorpio. You go where your loved ones are. Or if Sage and her husband have a fight, I'll make sure the car won't start, so he has to talk to her, or vice versa. I don't know why I think about these things, but I do. I've literally thought about this. I'm not gonna lie, I have. I guess when you get a cancer diagnosis, you think about things that you wouldn't normally think about. But I really do. Yeah, spirit visit, it's so cool. You just know it's a visit, nothing can take it. I agree with that. I had one of those when we first moved to Alabama on a butterfly. It goes to mean you have unsettled business. But I do have unsettled business because I'm not seeing my great grandkids grow up because, just I had my kids late. But to me, my unfinished business would be that I'm not ready to go. I don't know. I really believe that I would want to be a ghost. I don't want to go somewhere and my kids have to mourn me forever. I want to be here. I want to help them. I want to, watch my kids grow up and grow old into beautiful human beings. And even if they're already 50. There's an Austrian series called Spirit. Look it up. It's amazing. All right, I will, Heather. Oh, absolutely. You do think about it. When you were young, you never thought about it? Good thing is when you're forced to. That's true. Be a ghost. You are what you want. I'm telling you, I want to be a ghost. Because nobody wants to die and leave their life. I wish my dad was a ghost. And the show that I'm watching, like one of her best friends can see her. I wish I could see my dad. It's crazy. Just express to them in life how you will present, you will. I bet you get, no, not about my dad. About Brad, I do. Not about my dad. I had some wild dreams about Brad when he first passed. And nothing ever since. So I think he's moved on. The Ghost of Mrs. Muir. Kind of, Karen. In a certain sign. That's what I'm saying. No, Dane never put his pictures back up. Some of them he did, not all of them. But I told him Sage is home for Christmas break this month, so he better clean up. Or she can be mad. Sorry, I do have to go, though. I got to get to UPS. Oh, I take a shower. And I got to wrap some more gifts. And gifts. I wish they were gifts. Wrap some more candles. But I'll thank you guys. Thank you guys for the memberships. Thank you guys for the support. I love you guys. I will see you guys later. I might be on tonight. I might not be. I'm not sure. I really want to get the website done. Grand view tomorrow. The sales start tomorrow. And that's it. All right. I will see you guys later. Peace.